Welcome back to Mac Talks of Football, and Liverpool have won their all-important game against Aston Villa at Anfield. The game ended at 2-0 and it was a very important win for Liverpool. So let's go ahead and talk about it. I said in my prediction video that it was going to be a very close game of football, and it was quite a close game of football, and I said it would be an entertaining game of football as well, and it was an entertaining game of football. Like, both teams really went at it. That was such a beautiful game of football to watch. Probably one of the best games of the weekend until now. It showcases what a Premier League is all about. It was quite an end-to-end stuff. Both teams attacking and playing a good football. What Aston Emery is doing under with Aston Villa is quite commendable, and it showed in this game as well. They were really on it. They made sure that Liverpool really did not have an easy time, even though they were at home, and they went into the game a slight favorites. My prediction was a 2-1 win for Liverpool. They ended up winning at 2-0. So the expectation was for Liverpool to win this game and Aston Villa to lose, but Aston Villa really played a really good game, and it was a close game. It ended up being sort of showing the true talent of Liverpool's counter attack, and especially that guy again, Mohamed Salah. You cannot keep him out of Liverpool's talks. Whenever Liverpool is mentioned, you have to talk about Mohamed Salah. He was again influential in both the goals scored today. He was influential in last weekend's both the goals and today as well. Like the way this guy is having people forget that he was consistently having a good season the last 2-3 years, but the way that he's playing this season, I think if Liverpool win the title this year, the Salah being in this form is going to be one of the biggest factors there is. People were saying that he's underperforming the last 2-3 seasons, but he was still wrapping up with 12 goals or assists per season. But this season he's on a different level, and you can see the way that he's playing. And that first goal, it took them literally 7 minutes from that Aston Villa corner to go and hit that counter attack. He was taken down, but the ball falls to Darwin Núñez for that first goal, and he finishes off, and it becomes a 1-0 for Liverpool. He could have easily had a second goal, Núñez for himself, but it is Darwin Núñez. Unfortunately, that's his that is the Darwin Núñez. Everybody knows that 1 second brilliant, and second and in another moment he will be quite disastrous, and that's what was open goal, and he misses it, and it stays a 1-0. Aston Villa, to their credit, they created chances. Like in the first half, they were really good. They controlled the game. They did not have that much possession, but whenever they had, they made sure that they troubled Liverpool in that first half, and they got a number of corners. That the funny thing was that they were getting the corners, and Liverpool were really able to hit them on the counter attack, but they never really gave up. Aston Villa have become quite stubborn under Emery, and they were quite stubborn in this game. They created a couple of good chances in the first half through those corners, but Keller, what a season he is having. Like when Alisson went off, a lot of us thought that Liverpool are going to be in trouble, but he has filled in the shoes perfectly till now, and he made a lot of crucial saves when Liverpool were down 1-0. If any of that goal would have gone in, the complexion of the game would have changed, and maybe Aston Villa would have made a comeback, and Liverpool would not have been able to win quite convincingly, but he kept them in the game. Second half comes in, and I think Liverpool went a step further in their dominance, and the way that they moved the ball, it was really good in that second half. Aston Villa, they were still in that game. They were trying to get that equalizer, and the problem for Aston Villa was they were the team that was chasing the game. They had to throw the kitchen sink at it. They were the ones that were trying to go ahead and get that equalizer, and that left them a lot of spaces out for Liverpool to counter attack. And as I said, their counter attack is really dangerous, and it is quite threatening. 1 second they are in your half, and the 2 seconds later they are in their half, and 2 seconds later they are going to be in your half. And the second goal came again as with the way the same way that the first goal came in, and in a way it was a bit lucky for Salah, the way the defender heads it, and the ball comes directly at Salah's head, and he heads it back, and he uses his pace easily against the defender and goes in and scores that goal. It becomes a 2-0 for Liverpool, and that was the game done and dusted. He scored the goal in 84th minute, and Aston Villa till that time they were in that game. As they were applying the pressure they had for the last 10-15 minutes before the goal came. Aston Villa were really on top of it, and you would it looked like that they were gonna get the equalizer because they were getting a lot of good chances. But the thing with today with Aston Villa they were not really able to convert those chances, and in the Premier League you cannot really do that. You need to take their chances, especially in a big game like this going away to Anfield. You have to take your chances, but unfortunately for Villa they were not able to do it, and they paid the price for it, and they lost that game. I think it was a very well deserved victory for Liverpool. They played really good, they played to their strength. I think that they people have fond memories of a Klopp against a Liverpool under Klopp, and the way that he used to run his team and the way that they used to play. I think Slot is doing almost the similar, but are doing it in a lot better and efficient way, if you can if I can use that one. I mean the way that they are doing the counter attacks, they are a lot better than what they used to be under Klopp, and the way that their pressing is a lot better than they used to be under Klopp. They are just using the same formula, because of course both of them like to play the same way or same brand of football. They are using the same formula, but I just think they are doing a bit better as they were doing under Klopp last year or the last 2-3 years, and that is why you're seeing the results that they are getting this year, and they would hope that it continues. Onslaught has a great start to the season, and his good run continues with this game. They are now 10 points ahead of Arsenal and Chelsea. They are now 5 points ahead of from Manchester City, because City lost, so that was a big win for them, a huge 3 points, and they now know that like City are 5 points behind, and now Arsenal and Chelsea, they are gonna face each other, so one of them is for sure gonna drop points. It could easily happen that both of them drop points, so that would be perfect for Liverpool. They could go into the international break with being 5 points ahead of Manchester City, and 9 points ahead of Arsenal or Chelsea, or 7 points ahead of Arsenal, or 7 points ahead of Chelsea, and 10 points ahead of the other team. So like they are sitting in a really good position, and they would be really happy with that performance. Aston Villa on the other hand, like the last 2 weeks have not really been that good. Everything was going great for them, then they lose that game against Spurs, like from a 1-0 down to they lost a 4-1. They lost in the Champions League as well. Now they have lost to Liverpool as well, so 3 defeats just before the international break. It is not a really good thing for Unai Emery and his team, but I think the good thing for them is that they are now going to the international break. They can Emery can see what the problems are, what has gone wrong in the last 1 week, and he can try to fix it during the international break while the players are away. When they come back, he can strategize and try to hope that when they come back after international break they can start again, because I don't think just 2 defeats are gonna take Villa away from competing for those Champions League places. I think they are gonna come back, and they are still a very good team, and they played really good football today as well. Like it's no doubt it was a very tough game for Liverpool. It's just that they have that special player. Like unfortunately for Villa, they don't have that special player, while Liverpool have it in Mohamed Salah. Like the way that the guy changes the game is like simply a sensation, and again he was the man of the match for me. The way he carried the team, the way he changed it was amazing performance for him, and a great day for Liverpool overall. And that is it from me in this video. Let me know what you guys thought of the game, what you guys thought of Liverpool's performance, Salah's performance, Villa's performance as well, because I think both it was a really good game of football. It ended up being a 2-0. I don't, in a way, like Liverpool deserved to win the game, but I think Aston Villa should have scored at least one goal. But overall, I think it was a good game. Let me know what you guys think about it in the comment section below. I like the video, share it as well. Click on the notification bell, and of course subscribe to the channel. We are trying to get to 450 subscribers by the end of November, so please go ahead and help the channel and subscribe. Until next time, bye bye.